And then we spoke about the primary aim of security. And we said that primary aim is no prohibited article or unauthorized person on an aircraft. And we explained what's prohibited article, things you cannot take like bomb, drugs, money, all these things is prohibited. And unauthorized is the person who has no ID card for the company or has no boarding card. Passenger with no boarding card, I cannot let him in. And then we spoke about secondary aim, and we said that access to the aircraft is denied. Anyone intended sabotage or theft or destroying publicity. So now we will talk about the ID card, and we said that the ID card, long time ago, it was very easy to forge it, to make a copy. But nowadays, it's very difficult because the photo is electronic photo. And it has a validity date. The date is very important now because most of the airlines, they give maximum 2 years. 1 year ID, you have to change it every year, maximum 2 years. Why? Because most of the employees, when they leave, they want the ID card. Why do they want the ID card? Because they can use it 50% tickets, hotels. Any hotel will give crew 50%. If they purchase any tickets, maybe only pay 10%. Most of the time, so it's a very good advantage having this ID card. And same with the passenger, we said passenger with boarding card must have the boarding card with the flight number, date, and destination. They check 3 things on the card: the date, the flight number, and the destination. Okay, any questions? Okay, let's move then. Now, ID card checks, as I told you, we have to check photographic picture. Now it is electronic, they cannot forge it, they cannot remove your picture and put their picture and the expiry date. Now, if someone loses ID card, be careful, please. I might need someone to keep helping me to translate. If you lose an ID card or passport or any official documents, be careful, because you think, okay, no problem, I lost my ID card, I will make a new one. It's not that. The most important thing, if you lost a document, is to go to the police and make a report. Many places all over the world, there was a big problem. Why? When they lose the ID card, someone find the ID card, can look at it, try to get someone who looks like you, go to the bank, make a big loan. This happened in Thailand. On television, it was shown. One poor lady, she lost her ID card. The guy took someone looking like her, went to the bank, made a big loan. And then 3 years, she did not pay any interest because she does not know. The police went to her place, the bank complained, took her to prison. And then she said, oh, I lost my ID card 3 years ago. They said, sorry, it's your mistake. So if you lose ID card or passport or university ID, please right away make a complaint in the police station. Don't say, okay, tomorrow, okay, after tomorrow. You never know when you will use your ID card. So be careful. I'm telling you from now, even when I used to work all over the world, anything I lose, I go straight to the police and make a report. Now, if someone said to me, oh, but you have ID card. I said, I lost it. Here is the police report. Okay? So don't, official documents, be careful, very careful. It's not anymore you are young and they will forgive you because you don't know. No, there is no excuse. Okay, any questions? So let's go back again. We said no one can enter the aircraft, any aircraft except the one with the ID card, company ID, or boarding card for passenger. But there are some statutory positions. They can come anytime and board the aircraft and check. Nobody can stop them. These statutory positions are Civil Aviation Inspector. The Civil Aviation Inspector is the one who checks the airline. We studied at the beginning of this course that we have a Civil Aviation Inspector. He can come anytime he wants. He just show the crew his ID card. It's not company ID card, it's airport ID card. Like he might be working in Suvarnabhumi Airport, his civil aviation, he can enter any aircraft, Lufthansa, British Airways, Pan America, any aircraft on the ground, he can go and board and say, show me your ID, show me your documents, show me the equipment. He can even ask questions. The question which I ask you every time, he can ask the crew. If they don't know, he can say, you're not qualified to come to Thailand. Don't come again. So that's why Civil Aviation Inspector, number one. Number two, custom officers. The custom officers is the one who checks your bags. You don't have something forbidden, like maybe you want to take extra alcohol, you want to take rare species, tiger, you want out of the country to make good money. Customs open your bag and check. Either you're leaving Bangkok or coming into Bangkok, they have the right to check any passenger. Sometimes they receive, oh, someone on the aircraft has $40,000 cash. They can come to the aircraft. I am a custom inspector. I need to check this person. Nobody can stop him. Okay, so number two is custom officer. Number three is immigration officer. Immigration officer is the one who checks your passport. When you are leaving Thailand, you show him your passport, he checks your passport is good, not forged, and then you check your visa, everything, stamp, bye-bye. When you come back to Thailand, immigration officer will check your passport. Nothing is wrong. If you are Thai, only check the validity date or expiry date. And then if you're like me, he will check my visa. If my visa is expired, he will not let me in. It happened before. So he will check my passport, stamp, welcome to Thailand. So we call him immigration officer. The next one is police officer. We have airport police. Maybe some passenger fight in the terminal and go to the aircraft, he can come and take him out. Maybe someone is shouting at the crew or making problem on the aircraft, they can come and take him out. So let's go back to Ms. Beam. Ms. Beam?
Yes, teacher.
Who are the statutory position who can come to the aircraft? They don't work with the airline, but they can come to the aircraft anytime they want. Who are they?
Civil Aviation Inspector.
Good.
Customer Officer.
Okay, good.
Immigration Officer.
Good.
Police Officer.
Good. Can you tell me in Thai, what is Civil Aviation Inspector in Thai?
การบินพลเรือน
Okay, good. Custom Officer?
ภาษีกรมภาษี
Compasses, okay.
แล้วก็
Immigration Officer?
ศุลกากร
Lagagon. It sounds like Shelegon. Okay, and the last one, police officer.
ตำรวจ
What is police in Thai?
ตำรวจ
Samluat is police. Samluat.
ตำรวจ ต่
Okay. So these are the people who can come. They don't work for Thai Airways. They don't work for British Airways. They don't work for any airline. They work for the airport. But they can come to any aircraft they want. Okay, Ms. Beam? Ms. Beam, choose someone to repeat.
ำ Miss Garfield
Ms. Garfield, who are the persons with statutory position to enter anytime?
Civil aviation inspectors,
Good,
custom officers,
good,
immigration officers,
good,
and police officers.
good. So these people are the only exception, only exception. The crew cannot say, no, you are not working with us, you cannot come. They are the only exception, come anytime they want. Okay? Now let's go to the next one, routine security check. Routine is something they do it all the time. Every time they go on board, they do. So the crew do routine security checks when? To make it easy, I will tell you in simple English. They do the routine security check before, number one, before passenger boarding and after passenger disembarking. Number two, after passenger disembarking. Why before passenger boarding? You know, when the aircraft is on the ground ready to take off, there is cleaners, there is ground staff, there is engineers, there is catering, there is everybody's on board. So long time ago, before you were born, when I was a junior, they used to bribe the terrorists, the bad people, used to give money to the cleaner. Poor cleaner, maybe it takes few pounds or few baht. So you tell him, okay, I give you 10,000 baht. You take this package, put it in the toilet. 10,000, okay, 100,000. They used to do it with the cleaners, with the engineers. Many hijack, many kidnap aircrafts because they used to, the cleaners, the engineers, you offer too much money, why not? So until they want to find the solution. The best solution was before passenger boarding. Why before passenger boarding? Because when passengers are coming, everybody must be out. The ground staff will leave the aircraft. The engineers will leave the aircraft. The catering will leave. The ground staff will leave. Everybody is out except the crew. The cabin crew and the cockpit crew only. So they will check. They do the first check before passenger. No one on the aircraft, only the crew. Number two, after passenger disembark. When we arrive to Phuket, bye-bye everybody. Everybody leave. Now catering waiting down, cleaners waiting, engineers waiting, ground staff waiting. They want to run up. No. The crew will stop them. Wait until I check the cabin. Why? Maybe passenger forgot his wallet, money. Maybe passenger forgot his passport. Maybe he forgot his mobile. Maybe he put drugs. Maybe he put weapons. So that's why the crew have to check before the passenger come in. Before the ground staff come in. Catering, cleaner, ground staff, all this. So let me ask Miss Nurse.
Yes.
Miss Nurse, when does the crew do a routine security check?
Before to the boarding
Before passenger boarding and
after disembarkation of passenger.
After passenger disembarking. Good. Okay, let me ask you a question now. The aircraft going Bangkok, from Bangkok to Chiang Mai to Bombay. How many routine security check will the crew do? You understand the question?
Yes.
How many checks routine checks the crew must do.
Must do.
Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Bombay,
Bombay.
India, Delhi. How many routine security checks should they do?
Check passenger, right?
No, routine check, Miss
Or
Nurse.
routine
Here, routine checks. How many routine checks must they do?
4.
4. Let's see if Miss Nurse is correct or not. Out of Bangkok, the aircraft in Suvarnabhumi, they do 1 security check, routine check before passenger boarding. Okay? They arrive to Chiang Mai, passenger disembark, they do another routine check. Passenger boarding from Chiang Mai, they do another routine check. Then they arrive to Delhi, they do passenger disembark, they do another check. So how many?
10.
10. How many?
4.
Correct, you said it correct, but you don't know that why it's correct. So every time passenger disembark or every time start before boarding, the crew must do a routine check, security routine. Why? You never know. This maybe one poor passenger has his wallet full of traveler checks, all gone. He cannot do anything. Maybe one lady, I don't know if this happens in Thailand or not, but in the Gulf, we used to have ladies, they like to remove the ring, diamond ring, put it in the seat pocket. I don't know why. Many times we find rings in the seat pocket. I mean, I thought if you have something very expensive, you will keep it. Is that clear? Clear, Miss Nurse?
Clear, teacher.
Okay, good. Now let's carry on. So this one, just go through it, what they check all the time. All this, okay. Then we have bomb threat. Head count is now no company does, it's done automatic by the machine. You don't have to, long time ago we used to count the passenger. It takes a very long time. Sometimes mother put a baby in the overhead compartment. We cannot find. Sometimes in the Gulf they wear black abbas. They put the baby under the abba, you cannot find him. And we keep counting the aircraft 10 times, we cannot find. And then we were going to do a security check, everybody out and check the cabin. The lady took the baby out. So that's why now passenger count is very easy. Crew does not do it anymore. Now bomb threat. Miss Cat.
Yeah, teacher.
What is threat in Thai? Threat. If you don't pay me $100, I will kill you. This is a threat. What is threat in Thai?
ภัยคุกคาม
Okay, so now bomb threat. I want you only to know this in the bomb threat part. We have 3 color bomb threats. Bomb threat red, bomb threat amber, bomb threat green. Red is very dangerous. It could be from a terrorist group. Like for instance, ISIS. Miss Cat, have you heard about ISIS?
What, teacher?
ISIS. The
No, I
terrorists,
don't know.
they kill everybody. They kill they mainly based in Baghdad. They kill everybody. You haven't heard about them. The leader is called al-Baghdadi. You never heard? Okay, the next one is Al-Qaeda. Have you heard about Al-Qaeda? Osama bin Laden, have you heard about him? Bin Laden. He's killed now. The American killed him, but he was terrifying the world. He killed many people. So this is red bomb threat, red threat, very dangerous. When they say we will do it, they will do it. The next one is bomb threat amber. Amber means dangerous, but not as bad as red. And bomb threat green. In all the bomb threat, the airline take it serious, very serious. Why? Maybe it's serious, it's not a joke. So that's why they make it very serious. They must do a check. They have to delay the aircraft depending on the color. So, Ms. Kat, what are the assessment for the bomb threat, Ms. Kat?
Red,
Okay.
amber, and green.
Which is the least dangerous?
Leaf,
Least.
green.
Very good. Which is the most dangerous?
The most red.
Very good. So this is all what I want you to know, that the bomb threat, we have red, green, and amber. Okay. Now, this is just for your own knowledge, don't study it. Now, if the crew are doing a routine search before passenger boarding, after passenger disembark, they're doing a routine search. They find the package, an identified package, something like this. What should the crew do? The first thing is do not touch. Nowadays, the terrorists make new bombs. You touch the box, boom. It will explode and kill everybody. So the first thing is do not touch. The junior will inform the senior. Inform the senior. Senior will inform the captain. Captain will inform ATC. Again, if they find a package during the routine search, what should they do? Number one, do not touch. Inform the senior. Senior inform the captain. Captain inform ATC. Why does they inform the ATC? Because in every airport there is one bomb expert. He will go and check it. Okay? So let's see Ms. Sapan 1. Ms. Sapan 1.
Yeah, teacher.
If the crew find an unidentified package during the routine search, what should they do?
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Who inform senior?
Very good.
Senior from captain.
Very good.
Captain inform air traffic control.
Very good. Okay, so Ms. Sapan 1, can you choose someone to repeat?
Cook.
Ms. Cook,
Yes, teacher.
during the routine search, the crew find an identified package. What should they do?
Do not touch it.
Good.
Senior inform เดี๋ยวครู inform senior
Good.
senior inform กัปตัน
Good.
กัปตัน inform air traffic control.
Very good. Okay, let's carry on. Now, sometimes the terrorist groups were able to get a bomb on board. Now, if the aircraft is flying and they receive a warning that there is a bomb on board, what should they do? There is two situations. Either the aircraft is close to airport or very far from the airport. So if the aircraft is close to the airport, the captain will try to descend, go down to 10,000 feet and below. And then when he finds the airport, land right away. But this makes me ask Mr. Pitch, why will he go down to 10,000 and below? Why?
I can keep.
If the captain received the warning that there is a bomb on board, the first thing he will try to do, if there is airport nearby, to go down, descend to 10,000 feet and below. Why go down? Maybe another 10 minutes till he reach the airport. But
Causing near to fly, right?
Sorry, I did not hear you.
Causing near to the flight.
No. You are jumping very fast. He goes down to 10,000 feet and below because he's afraid of decompression. If the bomb explodes, there is a hole in the fuselage, there is no oxygen. We studied that above 14,000 feet, there is no oxygen. So the passengers can use the oxygen mask, and then after they finish, they will die. So that's why he will go down 10,000 feet, you can breathe. You can go up the mountain, 10,000 feet, you can breathe. But 14,000, you cannot. So that's why he will go down to 10,000 feet and below, maybe the best 8,000 feet. And then land the aircraft. Okay?
Okay.
Good. But now comes the part which Mr. Page was answering. Now, if the captain is over the ocean or over the sea and there is no airport, the captain has to fly a long time with the bomb. What will the captain do? Okay. Now, this is an emergency. But is it prepared or planned or unplanned? It's planned because he's cruising at 35 or 40,000 feet. So he have enough time to do everything. So he will get the purser to the flight deck. He will tell him we have a bomb on board. I don't know how many, but we have to check. We call it barrier method or sterile search. Okay? Be careful. This is not a routine search. This is a barrier method or sterile search. So how do they do the sterile search? Okay, I will say it and then Miss Nadia will repeat with me.
Yeah, teacher.
No, let me finish first and then I will tell you to join, okay? Now, the senior will choose 2 crew members for each aisle. So if we are on a wide body aircraft, 2 aisles, I need 4 crew members. Senior choose 2 crew members for each aisle. They will start from the front of the aircraft. Right from the front, the first thing in the cabin. They will go and to the front of the cabin. They will check the toilet and the galley. At the front, there is a galley and there is a toilet. And we know, of course, what's galley? It's a kitchen. They will check it carefully. They will open everything and check. After they finish checking the galley, they will ask the passenger in the first 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. It could be first class, it could be business class, it could be economy class. It depends on the airline. To take their belongings. They have bags, they have anything, computer, take everything, wait behind, not at the back. Behind means behind the 3 rows. Okay? Then they will check the area carefully. They check the area of the 3 rows carefully. They will go down under the seat, remove the life jacket, check nothing there, remove the cushion, the seat cushion, check under the cushion, between the armrests, everything in the area carefully. After they finish, they will ask the passenger. The passenger are waiting behind. Open your bag one by one, not all of you at the same time. Open the bag one by one. So the first passenger open anything, all these items yours? Yes. Did someone give you something to carry? No. Are you sure? Okay. Close the bag, back to your seat. Next one, show me. Same questions, back to your seat. And then after they finish the first 3 rows, they go to the next 3 rows. They will do the same, exactly the same. Show me, show me, show me, back to your seat. And so on till the last 3 rows. When they reach the last 3 rows, there is no one, they cannot wait behind because there is nothing behind. So they will ask the passenger to take their belongings from overhead compartment under the seat. Check the belongings first. Now here, they check the belongings first. Open your bag. This is yours, yeah. Wait at the front. Wait at the front. And then they check the area, back to the seat. Easy, Miss Nadia?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. How to do a barrier search, Miss Nadia? I'll make it even more easy for you. Okay, this is how they do the barrier search, Miss Nadia. Number 1.
Two cabin crew wheelchair each
Aisle.
either.
What is aisle in time, Miss Nadia?
Just a moment, teacher.
Okay, let me ask Miss Garfield. What is aisle in time?
ทางเดิน ทางเดิน
Okay, so for each aisle 2. So if I have a wide body, big aircraft, 2 aisles, we need 4. Okay, Miss Nadia?
The rest of the cabin crew to ensure all passengers seated.
Why do you want to make sure that they are seated? Because maybe one passenger someone gave him a bag. Like, I don't know. I've seen it in Thailand. You are very nice to your neighbors. Maybe your neighbor's son is studying in London. Oh, please, can you take this bag to my son in London? You take the bag. It's wrong. Believe me, many people that did very good favor and they were in trouble. You don't know what's inside the bag. It could be, yeah, some food, some whatever, and some drugs with it. Many times. And if you are caught with it, they will say, it's not my, no, I did not give it to him, to her. So that's why, if you want to help your neighbor, he give you a bag, the first question you must ask him, can you please open the bag and let me check? Okay? You don't know what they are planning. So never take something you do not see or you do not hear. Don't trust anyone. So that's why they have to check it themselves. If someone gave you something, please don't accept it. Don't be naive. You might go to prison the rest of your life. Okay, carry on, Miss Nadia.
Start from the forward block.
Bulkhead.
Again, his
Bulkhead.
blockhead.
So the bulkhead is the wall, separation wall between the cockpit and the cabin. So bulkhead. Okay, Miss Nadia. And then?
Check carry and lavatories.
This check is not normal check. This check is complete check. You will open everything, go into all the trays, all the paper items. Don't leave anything you do not open. And then?
Ask passenger in the first 3 rows to take their belongings and wait behind.
So you will tell them, take your bags or computer or anything which they brought from the overhead compartment under the seat and wait behind, not at the back, behind the seats. Okay, and then,
Check the area careful.
so now nobody is sitting there in the first 3 rows, so we will check the area carefully, going under the seat, checking between the armrests, checking, removing the cushions, very secure check. And then,
Check passenger belonging one by one and return to their seat.
so the crew will go to the back, open your bag, show me what's inside. Are you sure nobody gave you anything? Are you sure this is all your items? Yes, go back to your seat. Next one, open, same question, back to your seat. And then,
Do exactly the same for the next 3 row and so on till the last 3 row.
so they will go 3 by 3, 3 rows by 3 rows. Do the same. Collect your bags, wait behind, check the bags, check the area, back to your seat until the last 3 rows. Yes, Miss Nadia, what will they do on the last 3 rows?
Ask passenger to take their belonging and check belonging one by one and wait at the front.
So this time they do it the opposite way. They tell them to take their belongings and they check the belongings one by one first and they wait at the front, not at the back. They wait at the front because there is no back. They are the last 3 rows. So there is no way to wait behind. They have to wait at the front. And then,
Check area careful and ask passenger to return to their seat.
very good. So Miss Nadia, choose someone to repeat.
Check area careful.
No, not you. Choose someone to repeat.
On.
Miss On, can you repeat, please?
Hi.
Hi. Mr. Ton. I thought you said Miss On. Okay, Mr. Ton, how to do a barrier search or sterile search if asked by the captain? Mr. Ton, you can read.
Okay. Two cabin crew,
2 cabin crew.
right?
Yeah, correct.
2 cabin crew with so
Each aisle.
Israel.
You know what is aisle, Mr. Ton? Mr. Ton, do you know what is aisle? Miss Garfield, what is aisle in Thai?
ทางเดิน
Kandan.
ทางเดิน
Okay. So 2 cabin crew for each Kandan. You know 2, what is 2 in Thai?
That is for the cabin crew to
Ensure.
extra or
Passenger seated.
seated.
Okay, so the rest of the cabin crew, make sure everybody is seated. Carry on, Mr. Ton.
Start from the
Start
progress.
bulkhead.
Bulkhead.
So you start right from the front. What is front in Thai? Miss Garfield, what is front in Thai?
Overhead.
again please
What is front in Thai? Forward in Thai.
forward ข้างหน้า ด้าน
From
หน้า
the Tangna, okay? And then check
Check Gary and
lavatories.
lavatories.
What is galley in Thai, Mr. Ton?
Gary ที่เก็บของ
And what is lavatories?
ห้องครัว Gary
Is it correct, Miss Garfield?
yes teacher
Okay, I thought lavatory is Homnam.
ห้องครัว Gary ห้องครัว
Galley Hom Kroa and lavatory Homnam? Okay, all home, okay. Next,
Express
Ask.
in the
passenger.
flight three
First,
fighter
first.
first 3 to take
There,
the building and west behind.
so they will ask the passenger to take the bags and wait behind. Okay, and then
check in check the
area
area carefully
carefully.
carefully.
Good. So they will check this area. No passenger sitting now. They can check it carefully, and then check
Check
passenger.
check passenger building one by one and return to transit
Their seat. So they will check one by one and let them return to their seat. And then Mr. Ton,
will actually the name for
the same.
the name for the next 3 row and so on. Try the last 3 blocks.
Rows. So they will do exactly the same and 3 by 3, finish 3 by 3 till the last 3 rows. When they reach the last 3 rows, what do they do, Mr. Ton?
A passenger to take the building and check building on by one and rest at the front.
Good. So this time they must wait at the front because there is no back anymore. They are the last on the aircraft. And then
Check area carefully and ask passenger to return to
their seat.
transit.
Okay, Mr. Ton, you need only to read a lot. Believe me, you can be much better if you read a lot. Practice reading. Okay, Mr. Ton, choose someone to repeat. Mr.
Mr. Pim.
Miss Beam,
Yeah, teacher.
Mr. Beam.
Two cabin crew will recess. 8 aisles.
Each aisle.
Each aisles.
Good.
The rest of the cabin crew to ensure all passengers seated.
Very good.
Start from the forward bulkhead.
Very good.
Check galleys and lavatories.
Good.
Ask passengers into first 3 rows to take their belongings and wait behind.
Very good.
Check the area carefully.
Good.
Check passenger belonging one by one and return to their seat.
Very good.
Do exactly the same for the next 3 rows and so on till the last 3 rows.
Very good.
Ask passenger to take their belonging and check belonging one by one and wait at the front.
Good.
Check area carefully and ask passenger to return to their seat.
So, Mr. Bean, you can read very good. Why you don't study? If you can read that good, you should be able to understand. Okay, very good. Any questions regarding this part? Any questions? Okay, so let's carry on. Now, be careful, please. Listen carefully. Now, if something was found during the barrier search, a baggage or any box, package, anything left, when the crew are doing the area check, they find bag or box or computer or anything, what should they do? Now, the first thing they will ask the passenger in the area, where are the passengers? They are all standing behind. So they ask them if it belongs to anyone. Is this your bag here? Now the passenger waiting behind, they can say yes, they can say no. Okay? Now if the passenger said yes, it's my bag, it's a big problem. Why he did not know his bag? Maybe someone gave it to him. So we have to open the bag and identify everything inside before he takes it with him to the and wait. Okay? If nobody said yes, everybody said, no, I don't know, it's not my bag, it's not my bag. The crew will not touch. They will go straight to the captain. Captain will find the bag and carry on the search. Why it could be more than one bag? I repeat again. During the check, the crew find the bag. Okay? What should they do? The first thing, they will ask the passenger in the area. They are waiting there, so they will ask, excuse me, this bag belong to someone? If someone said yes, it's my bag. Sorry, I forgot. So they will ask him to open the bag. Check everything inside. He did not remember this bag. So maybe someone gave it to him. And identify everything inside, then take it and wait behind. If nobody said yes, no, it's not my bag, not my bag, not my bag. So what will they do? Do not touch. Inform the captain. Captain will find the bag and carry on the search. Why? There could be 2, 3, 4 bags, we don't know. So they must do a complete search. Okay. Ms. Sapantu.
Yeah, teacher.
If they find the bag during the routine search, what should they do?
Ask passenger in area, is this bag? Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Ask, open and check carefully. Wait to the bags. No, don't touch. Inform captain. Carry on to check. Lights.
Carry on the checks. Very good. Now, I would like Miss I. Miss I, can you hear me? I want you to say it to me in English first.
Can hear.
If they find the bag during the search, during the barrier search, what should the crew do, Miss I?
Ask passenger in the area. If passenger claims that it is his bag, must identify the item first before given to him. If no one claims the bag, do not touch inform the captain and carry on the search.
Very good. I want you now to say to me in Thai.
Yes, teacher?
Tell them if the crew find the bag during the search. Miss I,
Yeah.
can you say it in Thai?
Barrier search.
What?
In Thai, what word? What word?
No, the whole sentence, the whole paragraph in Thai. During the barrier search, the crew find the bag. They will ask the passenger in the area.
Oh, okay. Ask passenger in Thai.
You cannot say it in Thai?
ถามผู้โดยสารถามผู้โดยสารบนเครื่อง
Miss I, are you finished? I don't think you said even one sentence. Thai is very easy then. Okay, then now don't worry. I will ask Miss Cook. Can you translate in Thai?
all right
Yeah.
ask passenger in the area is mean ถามผู้โดยสารที่อยู่ตรงนั้น
And then
passenger claim that is his bag ถ้าผู้โดยสารบอกว่าเป็นกระเป๋าของผู้โดยสารก็ must identify the item first before give to him identify
ระบุ
ระบุเหรอ ถ้าผู้โดยสารระบุเหรอ
oh, we have Mr. Owen. Very good, Mr. Owen. At last.
โอเว่นพูดดิ โอเว่นแปลไหม
ลองดู must identify the item first belong given to him ต้องระบุว่ากระเป๋านั้นน่ะเป็นของเขาไหมก่อนที่เขาจะมารับไปแล้วก็ if no one claim the bag ถ้าไม่มีใครมารับกระเป๋าใบนั้นน่ะก็do not touch อย่าแตะกระเป๋าใบนั้นก็ inform the captain ก็แจ้งกัปตัน and carry on the search ก็ค้นหาต่อไปประมาณนี้
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Owen. Now, please notice the difference between barrier search if you find the bag and routine search if you find a bag. Barrier search, you have to ask the passenger because we have the passengers on board. Routine search, there is no passenger. So we inform the senior inform the captain inform you ATC. Okay, is that clear? Please, if you did not understand, don't feel shy to say, can Mr. Owen repeat? I don't mind. But don't say yes and you don't understand. Don't feel shy. If you feel shy, you will never learn, believe me. Everybody okay? Okay. So then we have the EOD. In this part, I just want you to know what is EOD. EOD is explosive ordnance disposal officers. They are people in the army or in the police. They are trained to defuse the bomb. You give them any bomb or any mine, they can defuse it, they can stop it. They are very well experts. Okay? So let me show you what they do.
Fire in the hole.
Danger is always present outside the wire, and a single mistake could result in death. This is why trainees at the Explosive Ordnance Disposal School must be physically and mentally prepared to carry out life-saving missions. For these students, the rewards of the training are worth the risks.
I don't think you can go out in the field unless you have this training. Our Navy guys, they go through 10 months here. So this is basically like the kiddie steps for us, building our foundation as COD guys.
Petty Officer First Class William Weber, who is an instructor at this school, teaches these students the skills to become certified EOD technicians. Their tasks may include remotely disarming unsafe ordnances, executing underwater countermeasure operations, or even disabling chemical and biological weapons. These unique skills and knowledge will add to the strength of their assigned units.
I think it's great giving back to the boys. I was out in San Diego for 5.5 years, made a couple deployments out there, and now I'm back here teaching the future generation that's going to be taking my spot down the road soon. I'm getting old.
The Explosive Ordnance Disposal School provides graduates the best training and knowledge needed to perform the given task, as well as leadership and organizational skills, which will help ensure these trainees have what it takes to accomplish life-threatening missions out in the field. Airman First Class Tony Coronado, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida.
So why we need to know EOD? Because sometimes there is an EOD on the board. So the crew can make announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is an EOD on board, please make him say, don't say explosive. You say explosive on the PA, the passenger will start screaming. So we say EOD. Okay, and this EOD, every country have their own EOD in the army or in the police. Okay. Any question? Okay, I'll give you a break for 15 minutes. Come back at 1:50. Okay.